see if my audio is working. Alright, everything should be working just fine. So, probably wondering why the graphics look like this, and that's because I've actually slipped out of bounds through a barrel that's hidden right here. You just hop up right there, and then you can go through right there, and then come down here, and then you actually get out of bounds. It's an old technique that I learned searching for hidden chests when I was a lot younger. Because when you don't have the patch installed, the unofficial Skyrim patch, you can go this way for a good bit, and then you could glitch underground, which I got the patch installed, I can't get the chest. But you could go in here, and there would be a chest right around in this area, which I always thought was super interesting. But that's something from back in the day. Not so much a thing now, because now people would just prefer to mod from the get-go instead of actually do a exploit or a cheat like that. But that's what Skyrim is famous for, and it's however many years of existence now. I mean, it released in 2011 when I was roughly 3. But today, other than finding this little interesting glitch right here, what we're going to be doing is hunting down some necromancers, because I remember that there was some necromancers somewhere in this direction. I can't remember if it was exactly this fort right there, or if it was farther on down that line. But I know there's some necromancers somewhere. And then they experiment on wolves and stuff like that, and I think it'd be fun and interesting to read the lore, because every time I've been through that dungeon, it's been like 2 or 3 times in that fort, I've never actually read anything that's there, and I think it'd make it for an interesting live stream to read what's going on behind the necromancers and what they're getting up to. And then mod-wise, obviously, if you've seen Skyrim before, vanilla Skyrim, you know that I have some sort of mod on right now, and I have a bunch of different graphical mods and weather mods. And I hope it doesn't make it cloudy like this all the time, where I'm going to have to go through and reconfigure some stuff for the next stream and playthrough. But I kind of started this build as I'm going for a revenge-filled murder spree against the Empire, for the Empire trying to cut my head off. Before this I was a mercenary, and the Empire attempted to cut my head off, and I swore revenge, so I will work with the Stormcloaks and whoever to stop Imperial rule at any means whatsoever, no matter who it hurts or what I destroy in the process. And that's kind of going to be the whole theme here.
Warmer, a lot happier with
and I think we're going to find that very interesting. As far as main quests, I'm a part of the Stormcloak Rebellion. The main quest has not even gone to Bleak's Falls Barrow yet.
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned. Then you've seen them too. We lost our home, our livestock. We barely have enough gold to get by. Thank you, traveler. Be safe, and don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
Thank you for your kindness.
And I'm never going to skip any dialogue or anything like that, because, you know, it's a lot more interesting of a story if I don't skip anything for the viewer here. Level 9. Going for an axe build, and I want to keep the same weapons throughout the game, and they become my signature weapons. I'm not sure if you can rename weapons in this game or not, but if somebody's watching and you can, let me know how in the live stream. That would be quite interesting. I can't remember exactly what goes on at this fort here, but I'm interested to see. Bandits. I also remember that if you take out this fort, maybe I shouldn't reveal so much, but I also remember that when you take out this fort, that Whiterun guards actually come in, or it might be Imperial soldiers, one of the two, until I will take the city for Altbrick. As a part of my build, I never go for sneak, no matter what. I'm always right in the enemy's face. It's been a very aggressive build and play style. My guy is a bloodthirsty revenge monster, and his name is something, I can't remember. Yeah, I can't see that. I don't know.
Not impressed!
That right there was a little extra blood damage, which is why he died after that. So these obviously aren't the necromancers we're looking for. Well, maybe there's a soul gem right there. But I'm still going to attack and clear out this place nonetheless, and hope that no enemies of Ulfric shall consume this fort into their own cause. I've been wearing these gauntlets. I went ahead and upgraded them fine, because the rest of my stuff here is already fine. Pretty interesting. I have every Curation Club thing activated as well. The graphical mods are really suiting this well. Before I was playing with no mods, And I was getting some trophies that I've never got that are really simple.
Never should have come here.
But I figured since I'm going to be streaming it, it's a lot more better for the eye if you give something nicer to look at. And this is how I'm going to enter, because you'll always enter through a place that they least expect. Did I already search here? Yep. Okay. I missed 5,000 gold already. Ooh, that's something. This might be actually what I'm looking for.
Is someone there? What was that?
I don't think this is any of the lore pieces that I'm actually looking for here. No. But it did level up my light armor and give me a level up in general. So that's something else. Still smithing? No. First I'd like to see what I can do with my one-handed. No dual fuel ROE, but hack and slash, right? No, I cannot. So I'm doing a dual wield, one-handed weapons, light to medium armor, generally speaking, probably I would say. Build here. Light armor for sure. Also, I think I have a few pieces that are heavy armor as well. But I'm probably going to go into enchanting. Now. Enchanting, or what would be the other one that I would go for? Smithing, I'd probably? No, just probably enchanting. No, it's smithing too. That would be good. Smithing or enchanting first? I don't know, I'm not going to be doing either much for a long time. And improve them twice as much. Yeah, we'll go with this. Wait a minute, do I already have that? No. No, I do already have that, that's nice. Yeah. Because I don't want to put a necessarily bad enchantment.
That's all you got?
Please.
Yield, and I may still show mercy.
I think this might be what I'm he's still experiencing bleeding damage. Gold necklace. No, I saw gold necklace. Yeah, they are. Nice. Not gonna use magic in this run. So originally it would seem that this is an Imperial outpost, which is very interesting. Red apple. Magic backpack. Mage backpack, I should say. Yeah, I'm not big in on backpacks. It's just not gonna happen. Simply for the aesthetics of it. I'd prefer how my character is now, looking like the brute that he is. Backpack, backpack. Okay. Account book. Nordmead. Something that I was watching a video about at one point this day was the fact that Skyrim barders and shopkeepers, they never carry a good amount of gold. It's only like 1,000 at the best. And you see the Imperial swords here. You can see how... Ooh, I don't think the Imperials did that. But you can see where this was an Imperial installation before the bandits actually took over. And since the bandits took over, it's kind of a wonder, where did the skeleton come from? Did it come from the bandits, or were the Imperials torturing somebody to their death? It's actually very hard to know.
Never should have come here. Don't hurt me.
Oh. Well, no witnesses. No witnesses. I don't know who that was, but that was my bad. So they were obviously keeping a captive too, which I just murdered and lost my answers because I immediately thought it was a enemy. But was she living in here? No blood as far as I can tell. Ragged cap. Boots, shoes, a bunch of commoner clothes. More shoes. Some fine boots. See, this, it seems to me like this was definitely an Imperial installation, as already said. Brief history of the Empire, you have civilian clothes, which is most likely what they changed back into whenever they were off duty, because walking around with all that gear all the time, that would be incredibly uncomfortable and almost Spartan-like, just not very realistic. So let's go down here and see what's going on. Also, my FPS should be at 90. All kinds of alcohol. Just take all that. You never know when you're going to need it. And that's being serious, because it restores health. Salt piles. Whenever you go to actually cook food, you always end up using salt. So that will be useful. Wolf pelt. Not really worth it for me. Ooh, don't activate that. Skeever tail. Some skeevers, like basically big rats. And I'm carrying too much. Whenever I carry too much, I usually just drop something. Like this bow right here. Never gonna use it. Ever. So it's gone. Well, I wouldn't say never ever, actually. Oh. I might absolutely need to use it one day. How did I just narrowly avoid that? And Skyrim's all about subtle world building. I mean, it's nothing like Fallout when it comes to subtle world building. But this is an example of it. You see all these traps right here for these skeevers, and they've been working because the skeevers are dead, and even somebody set out a piece of cheese. It's little details like this that actually make a game. Like the fact that that cheese right there will set off that trap. It's little details like that that make a game. See, that takes us out of here, so I'd like to know what's up here first. Uh-oh. Now what is here? I was already here. Just another way down to the same location, it seems. It says this fort is not clear, so obviously there is something I'm missing. Right here. Yeah, this definitely isn't the Necromancers' palace. Stormcloak insignia. That's quite strange. Quite strange.
Lying little harlot. That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone's. Won't get one rusty septum from me.
Talking about child support. Which I'm now saddened to know exists in this timeline too. There we go.
Is someone there?
Just a hunter. Bear pill. Sweet. Yeah, just your run-of-the-mill hunter. Okay. Bandit. Everybody thought he was Timothy. Just because he was a orc doesn't mean he was all that. So it seems like this place has traded sides before in the Civil War, and somewhere along the line, thieves or whatever came in and took the place over. I would say that originally it was Stormcloak. Then the Imperials took it over. It was a costly battle. The Imperials were outnumbered whenever the bandits came, and the Imperials suffered a great loss. And they lost this fort to a bunch of bandits, like a bunch of losers. Another poor woman. Just a high elf.
Huh?
Not like to it's important. They just set off their own trap? Yep. Bruh. He still thought he was all that. What is that? Troll! I've killed me some of those in this. Sell that. Don't know really what I'm gonna use all these soul gems for, but that's just me playing. Oh my goodness. What is in that cage? I can't get it. I can't pick an expert lot. I'm gonna go through probably most of my everything. Now begs the question, what else is there to this fine establishment? Up here for one. Nothing up here worth a squat. Okay, now down here, let's see. This is the wrong location. So we go into here. Yes. Then we go into, not there. This way. Let's go back to Skyrim. Down through here, and then there's a tunnel down here which should hopefully lead me to more enemies. I could only hope. No. It's just a secret way of getting in the fort. But I didn't clear the fort, because you always get a... Well, I guess you don't get always a clear sign, because there's not a clear sign up here, and I know for a fact I killed everything in whatever the hell, how you say that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep on searching for the necromancers. Hope that I'm not just wasting my time in the morning. Probably the biggest thing I added that will actually change how the game plays is just simply a thing that adds street lights to every major road, just because that seems like it made more sense. Here's one over here, for example. Not even gonna bother searching all those wolves. So yeah, there's all kinds of these street lights, whichever you would like to call them, just everywhere. Lamp lights, probably you would actually technically call it. Make sure to avoid the mammoth, because that's a thing in this game. I remember my best and most favorite playthrough, I was a Khajiit, you know, the cat person. And I was a stealth archer, of course. And I went through this location, you know, this whole middle part of the map, from Rorikstead to Whiterun. And all of this right here, I went and I searched everything I could find, and I leveled up my character. That's probably one of my most favorite times of playing Skyrim, was just going through this, relaxing, and leveling up my character with the preferred build and everything like that. I think I actually beat the game with that character, so maybe starting here right now is a good sign that I'll finish this playthrough and not just collect sacks of flour like I'm doing.
What was that?
Bandits. No way, that's it. You know, it might be the reason why that last place we searched didn't say cleared, is because there's gonna be more Imperials coming in. I would assume that's what's gonna happen. Or more Stormcloaks. Probably Stormcloaks, considering the fact that there was a Stormcloak banner. Seems to me like the Imperials invaded it as more of an expedition.
It's a bad time to get lost, friend.
Ooh. He's a little tough. Notice how I said a little tough. Alright. Cabbage, cabbage, tomato, cabbage. Bunch of shit. Potion of Magicka. Yeah, right. Ain't gonna get me with this bear trap. Picked up a scroll and I can't run. Oh, that's gonna be good to sell. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to up the difficulty. This is too easy. Keep on getting all this stuff. Okay, maybe I don't need that. Still can't run. Okay. Maybe I don't need these random boots. Maybe I don't need the... No, I really like this, that drip right there. Maybe I don't need the foot wraps. Probably not these gloves either. Why am I wearing Imperial light boots? That's not correct. There must have been a mistake somewhere along the way for me to wear Imperial light boots. Because I had a nice set of boots. That now I need to search for. Again, because I lost my original pair of boots. So you can just go around and just look at every book for like 1 second and find stuff. But that gets kind of old. You know what I mean? Yeah. What am I looking for? A way out. We gotta get out of this place. How big is this place? Is it gonna show cleared? Yeah. There was literally a whole 2 bandits, I'm pretty sure. As nice as this little hideout is, I'm surprised there's only 2 bandits. I figured they would have recruited more by now. One thing I can say about Skyrim is it is definitely shallow. There's no arguing there, no. But the people don't give it the credit it deserves, because it might be not at all what it could have been if they would have just tried harder in making the game. But it is very good for what it is. A shallow experience. It's a very good shallow experience. They could have thought a lot more into the freedom. They could have made this better than Fallout New Vegas, a game that is older than this game. They did not choose to do so. This looks like it's going to be very interesting. Dustman's Cave. This looks like it's going to be very interesting. Pickaxe. Draugr. L. Well, if only I had a shield that would be useful for it. Lock picking. Okay, what am I gonna get rid of now? Probably just drop everything in the men's category. Like, am I really ever gonna use that ebony work? Probably not. Or this girly gray's Jess? Probably not. Am I really gonna use that fucking tusk? Probably not. Or this tusk? Probably not. I already completed the one quest I know of that you needed it for. Candlesticks? Not gonna need it. I'm not gonna need these either. I'm gonna need that for sure. Wolf pelt, not gonna need it. The wooden bowls, not gonna need it. Believe it or not, just not gonna need it. Not gonna need that. Not gonna need this, not gonna need that. Nope. Don't really need that, but keep it for now. Don't care about plants. Or that. I'll read all these just to know it. Just to say that I read it. The book about myself, definitely keeping that. The cake and the diving, who gives a shit? The Wolf Queen, who gives a shit? Ulfric's book? Oh wait. Ulfrey's book. Don't need it. It was a joke because he's blind. You know, it makes sense that reading ups your skills, but I don't think reading's saving America currently, so. And what do I do now? There's something I have to be missing. Correct? No way that's it. Be way too anticlimactic. There is no way. Huh. Probably for West later on. Surely something of that nature. Oh, this is probably the main dungeon. I like the skeletons though, that's pretty neat. I always have liked the skeletons. That's another thing that's really interesting is the necromancer builds. I feel like a magic builds in Skyrim though, you really need to have a heavily modded game for that. It just feels like something. Bro didn't even try. Master? I ain't nobody's master. You got it? I don't want you here and I don't want you here. I'm stuck with you. Ain't no way that's it. Oh, I see. This is just a cemetery. Yeah, that's probably it. What's this over here? Famous last words, right? Green Springs Hollow. Uh oh, that's a fucking bear. Okay, this was way too easy. I gotta up the difficulty next stream. You can just casually come across the bear and melt it for heads. Dude, this is Skyrim. How did you think, in the midst of a civil war where there's no government, to beat back these beasts and all this wilderness? You think you could have possibly went out and actually hunted on your own? Suicide. You know how all this stuff I face every day? And you might be thinking, well, if you can do it, surely other people can. No, I'm literally a fucking demigod. The dragon forward. Your little hunter ass, you Mr. level 5. Good luck. I'm level 10. Still think those mammoths would kick my ass though. The mammoth. Markarth has always been my favorite. And then I feel like Falkreath has to be the most forgotten about location in all of Skyrim. Markarth or Dawnstar. Although Dawnstar's got some interesting Daedric quests. So definitely Falkreath. I'm really wanting to know where in the world these... But I'm really wanting to know where in the world these darn necromancers are that I remember so well. This seems interesting. Have I been here? Oh, yeah. Well, let's keep going. That's all I need to do. Let's see what's at this mountain. something to kill over here. I'll wait to Riften already to get an amulet of Mara. So I have that unlocked and for fast travel, but I think fast travel really destroys the experience, even though that's what I've always done. Obviously I needed all that. Interesting cave over here. I say interesting because it's in the side of a mountain, it would seem. Can't run away. What was Bro thinking? Nah, I got stupid shoes on. Instead of my good shoes. Didn't even wear my good shoes today. This is the Dragon Burial Ground. That's interesting. I wonder if that comes up in a quest later. I can't remember. For main quest, I'm going to slay Parthenax and rebuild the blades, just because. Never have done that before, because Parthenax is always a homie. The good dragon. And you fight all the dragons. Because they're taking our jabs. Taking our jabs. Bruh. Just a moment in history. Take a picture.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Please. Spread. Good cheese. God. Swindler's Den. This is gonna be a murder fest.
What was that? Time to end this little...
Time to what? Skyrim has to be the most run-down, crooked, busted-up ass place there is. Because I don't think even Cyrodiil was this dangerous during the Oblivion Crisis. All that's here is shit trying to kill you. I mean, no wonder there's nobody in Skyrim, because it's a shithole. I'd move away too. Actually, maybe not. I like there not being many people in Skyrim. But from a gameplay standpoint, don't make any sense. Because, hell, there's more soldiers than there are houses. I mean, it's all just a bit silly.
Looky here. Looks like we got our...
And yeah, it's a video game, but it's meant to be a realistic one. It's meant to be an RPG. You know, there are complex social and political structures in this game, and I want the demographics and population to uphold that. The demographics, absolutely. There's a lot of Nords. A lot more than anywhere else. So many potions. Okay, I'm upping the difficulty. This is way too easy. There.
Where are you?
So now, maybe this won't be such a breeze. Maybe, I'm hoping for a breeze, but I'm hoping for a... I'm not hoping for a breeze, I'm hoping for a gust of wind. Something not constituted as a breeze. I don't need any of that shit. Just keep going. Seems like these people like to get drunk a lot. Bear trap. Should not keep my eyes on the floor, it would seem.
Thought I heard something.
Yeah. But we might want to put that difficulty back down. And that's what the potions are for, so... What in the world did he hit me with? That was so insane there. I have to start drinking to get rid of some of this space in my inventory. Bordeburgo. Nordic Barnacle. Of course I want that. Why? No good reason, just want it. Did the fucking chief disappear now? 102 gold, it was worth that. Shocks. I don't know if I want to go for shocks, but that's definitely what did that to me. I need to find flame enchantments. These are the kind of axes I'm going for. Maybe I want one flame and one shock though, I don't know exactly.
Could be someone there.
I mean, if the bandits all just banded together, they could very easily take over this whole everything. Well, I think that was everything. No? Evidently there was something that was missed. I don't know. Let's just go. I'm pretty sure if you don't actually defeat the ball, or whatever, of said place, the enemies will spawn back around it. Well, that was kind of a really boring mountain. You figured there'd be something like on the top. Perhaps there is. Like there might be like Thor's hammer up here, something crazy, something insane, something you wouldn't think of. My lamp keeps going out in real life. Need to get a new bulb. Or maybe just tighten up the one that's in it, because the bulb's working perfectly fine. It's wherever you put it. Whenever you like lean your foot up against the desk, or you lean against the desk, it kind of just moves it. Due to its temperamental nature when being touched, and not seeming to be something in the bulb itself, maybe it's a short, but I'd prefer not for it not to be. So I'm gonna just think that it's not that's not what it is, you know. Let me up. Damn it. I want to know what's up here. Okay, I'm on the top. Turns out there is nothing up here. So, which way is there to go? That looks like it's in the direction of Rorikstead. Yeah, that's literally Rorikstead in the distance. That's my way back to Skyrim proper that I know and love. Is that big mountain where the graybeards are? No. Because the mountain where the graybeards are is right here, I think. Where is it exactly? It's right here. Where would I look to see that? Shit, I don't know. Let's just... That might be it, actually. Yeah, that is it. I think. Unless it's the little mountain. I don't think that's the little mountain in front of it. No, that has to be. Man, there's a bigger mountain than that behind it. That's cool. But let's keep going, probably towards Old Rorikstead. Ooh, that looks like a castle. So there's something over here, and there's something over here. Let's go over here. I'm looking for necromancers. Now, the giant and mammoth will absolutely spite me since I'm no longer playing on an easier difficulty. So all I have to do is just, he can see me, all I have to do is just walk around him, you know. He's your classic American. He's your classic don't tread on me. As long as you don't get too close to him, he just kind of looks at you with a weird look. And he's like, huh, and goes on about his day. But if you get too close to him, he will quite literally send you 100 feet in the air. And or his mammoth will. There's 1,000 clips from that, just of people doing that for fun, because it's so absolutely batshit insane. I think that probably that was originally a glitch, and they just kept it in the game because they're like, yeah, this makes sense. This is hilarious too. Just a little hit will knock you 1,000 feet in the air. What does this do? I'm bad about this. I just random shrines, you know. Satchel. My character isn't going to unlock the ability to shoot lightning or any sort of magic like that until he is the God of War, which he will gain from either beating a war solo or completing the main quest. I haven't decided which would be better for the lore quite yet. All I know is these mods make Skyrim sure do look a lot better than it did. Almost too good, like it's not a frozen wasteland full of this blood and gore carnage upon every man, beast, woman, thing, spaghetti monster, right. You know, oh shit, vampires. Fuck it. I don't want to get vampirism. We're not there yet. Because I'm gonna contract vampirism, and then I'm gonna have to go and get that dealt with. And I don't want to fuck with vampirism right now, you know. I mean, it was interesting in my playthrough where I was a vampire and I was working with Serena and going through the plot line and realizing that, hey, this Dawnguard DLC is actually better than the main story. How the fuck did that happen? But it was interesting. The main story, it seems like a bunch of different side quests just string together. It doesn't feel like you're playing the main story. It's shit. I think the Skyrim Civil War is better and more interesting than the main story. And everybody gives the Skyrim Civil War shit for being shit. But it's better than the main story. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? It's a bear. Nothing wrong with the bear now. So let's see what's in this fort. I was having a lot of fun playing Earth Defenders 3 and streaming it, but alas, it was not meant to be, and I think that over there is the old Blades Temple. And I don't think this is connected to it. We're not gonna go mess with the blade stuff because it needs to be saved for a greater reveal later. Story-wise, for myself and for the views. Or the viewers, I should say. Ooh, skeletons, I hear. They sound like the skeletons in Super Mario. And that had to have been done intentionally, you know. So automatically somebody was tortured or killed right there, so this isn't gonna be a nice prison. You know? It's just not gonna be a nice prison. Sometimes you have that. At least the wine isn't empty. Oh, I know I'm carrying too much. I'm not really gonna need all this gear for my inside other than to sell it back to my inside. Sell my dead comrades' gear back to my alive comrades, so they can purchase more shit. Okay, let's see. I need to go and sell a lot of stuff. I think this is a lot of my problem. From now on, I'm not allowed to carry more than 10 of one kind of alcoholic beverages or food. Yeah, like Nord mead, I have 50. This is my problem. Alcoholism. Wine 35! Down to 10. God, those skeletons are loud. Skyrim, or should I go to wherever this is? Also Skyrim, probably. I'd like to see what's up here first. Yellow banner.
What was that?
Forsworn? Oh, I know what the Forsworn are. They're the people that try to claim that the Reach is actually theirs. And I wish they weren't hostile like they are. Because I would like to side with them just to create chaos. And I'm sure there's a mod out there. But I'm sure it isn't available for PS5. Because Sony's gay and doesn't like mod support. But I would like to clear out whatever's inside of here before I go and I... Oh shit. Where am I? This is the area I was looking for originally. So Forsworn is yellow flag and bearing, which is pretty interesting because that's also the Old Merry Dominion, I do believe. don't hold me to it. I have to kill these skeletons, they're annoying. Okay, what is that sound then? If that's not it. Not in there. What was that coin? I can spot money a mile away. That's fucking garlic. Potion of the night. Mixed unit tactics. Of course. You figure that would at least give me something interesting.
Is someone there?
No.
Someone there.
This place almost seems to be a labyrinth.
This is the end for you.
So the first thing I'm realizing is this is a whole ass group of militants. This is not your run-of-the-mill shit. And I don't remember if they can actually go through doors. No. They cannot, but it would be quite scary if they could. Oh, this is interesting. They're learning mixed unit tactics. So, that's really neat. That means they're actually trying to do better. And this used to be an Imperial installation as well. So the mixed unit tactics could have came from the Imperials when they settled this fort as well. But I would like to think that it's the Forsworn trying to actually learn and grow and overcome the enemies. Probably not true, but
What was that?
there's a whole forge and everything. I mean, this place is decked out. Oh wait, I remember now, the
No, that's
Fort Sunguard. I thought I was already in this fort. Yeah, I was already in this fort. I suppose that it just triggers whenever it feels like it. The one thing I don't like about constantly
what was that?
being two-handed like this, I kind of like the axe design, but it's not the aesthetic I'm going for. I'm going for a refined weapon, but not overly flashy. Like, if I could find something that was just like this axe, but a little more gussied up, that would be perfect for our long-term use.
Come and face the Forsworn.
Who you say?
I've had enough of you.
Uh-huh. Loser. Bow. Killing one.
That's all you.
There's one thing I wish that I could change and be different about Skyrim, is it have a more in-depth combat system. One that feels like more realistic, and there's a way that you can master it to where you really, like one that's more realistic, but not realistic in the fact that it makes you feel like you're just another character, you know, like Hell at Least is combat, or anything like that, like Mordor's combat, where you feel like a fucking yutz, you feel like a putz, whichever one of those words you want to use, until you get good at it. And then when you get good at it, and you get better than other characters and players, you really feel like you're a king. Or at least I assume. That's just for me watching people play it and get better at it over time, not actually playing it myself. But that's the kind of combat system we needed in this game, is that if you feel like a fucking bumbling idiot when you start out, but you slowly get better and better and better, and eventually you get so good at the combat that you can be way below, you can punch way past your weight bracket. That's what we needed, but that's not what we got, because this game is, I would like to say it's because it's old, but God of War came out and it had an in-depth combat system, and it came out in 2005, and then the sequels had they built upon each other and had good combat as well, so there's no excuse for this game to have bad combat like it's got. Of course, all this criticism is meant to be constructive, and eventually there'll be a better game that will take its place, or mods that will, which probably already exist. But alas, I like building trucks more than I like building gaming computers, so I am going to be playing on console for a very long time when it comes to anything other than Hearts of Iron 4. See if I unlocked in a new combat. Nope. I don't know, I could see that one being useful. 60, 50, so I'm about ready to get that unlocked. I don't know, I've been figuring out ways to use my power attacks more, so I'll go for Fighting Stance. After this, one-handed power attack while sprinting does double the critical damage. The chance to have to take your enemies, I like that. Backwards to paralyze. See, that adds a little bit of depth. I mean, it's nothing good. 20% faster. See, this adds a little more depth to the combat system, but it's nothing that you'd want. You know? I'll give it credit for a little bit there, but that's about as far as I go. But this is not... Well, it is a combat-focused game. It's an exploration-focused game for sure, but it's combat-focused as well. Some thunder I hear. Got a brand new mic today. So far, from what I heard from the live stream at the beginning, the quality has not impressed me when it comes to the audio, sound of the audio. But everything else, it's good. I mean, I like the sound that I hear through the ears, for example. And I don't have the patience to deal with that fort anymore, so let's go to the Daedra Worshippers. And I could continue over to there and keep this battle going and go to the old Blades hideout and attack it, but another thing now that I have a mic is I can play Earth Defenders with my brother as well. Maybe one night we'll do, because I plan on streaming it a lot. Maybe one night we'll do a stream like this, and one night we'll do a stream like Earth Defenders. Nice little multiplayer action going on. Holy shit. Well, that was easy. What's this?
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of Hunting Brew mead with me. Ysmir's beard, you're one after my own heart. This good deed should not go unrewarded. Here, take this. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures...
Charmed necklace. For giving a drunkard more to drink. Oh! Increases carrying capacity. My god, I need that.
Fame and fortune.
Something I need to learn is, can I actually... That doesn't look good. A fucking ghost. Ectoplasm. Oh shit. That's gone. Search the plantation for clues. What is this, 1860? Yep, I picked up some background noise. Oh, good lord. Oh, here's a texture glitch from all the mods I have installed. Skyrim's world, I mean, everybody always praises it. Why am I bitching so much about a game? Why am I playing it if I'm bitching about it? It's just like, its atmosphere, it's so... Everybody says it's enchanted. It's enchanting. Look at it. I mean, look at all that. It looks like somewhere that the gods would set, you know? I feel strange, hot and cold all at once. My hands shake. Hard to write. So dizzy. I think I've been poisoned. Seems she's got the better of me after all. Okay. Could this be possibly the necromancers we're looking for? I do not know. The fuck? The necromancers are sending their... Oh shit!
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Fuck you. How dare you threaten me?
Please don't kill me!
Fuck you. Who do you think you were? Anyway. What was I talking about? I don't know. So let's see what's going on in this plantation. And we're gonna do this quest, because since I can't find what I'm looking I might have to look it up to figure out actually what I need to do. And we're gonna search the plantation for clues. So, seems just like your normal place. That guy was a ghost. Was he his own ghost, or was that another ghost that killed that guy? Also, I don't like the idea of dead things killing things that are alive. That's quite concerning. I would hate to live in this world of Tamriel. It's a wonder. It's an amazing how anybody grows old in this fucking world. There's old people everywhere, sure, but I don't get how. Boy's green tunic. So this is a kid's room that I'm robbing. They're loyal to the Empire, as is this whole side of the map. No, just your normal place. The fire is going, so this should have had to have been normal. Child's doll, more children's toys. A secret button, I mean, that's always normal. You do realize that you were once mortal too. What is it about these damn ghosts and thinking that there's something? This woman was murdered. Presumably she was the wife. Lingering poison. Find evidence for Jojo Siwa's guilt. Irva wanted so badly to make a go at being farmers, so here we are now with our own rocky plot of land and a ruined old farmhouse with a leaky roof. It's not what we dreamed of, but we make the best of it. At least the soil's good, even if it's full of boulders. I'll be able to get a nice garden going with all ingredients I need for my potions. The income from that should get us through the first winter if nothing else. Okay. Quite good amount of potions. Alchemy lab. So this lady was quite the alchemist. Okay. Yes, quit alchemy. I don't know how to do this shit. And yeah, she just had a little grow room here. We'll just shut that back up. Okay, so let's see what else this place has. More shit. 14th of first seed. Whatever that means. Today, the first... Oh wait, a first seed. Probably when they first started planting. Today's the first day of our new lives. I bought a sizable piece of land with a rundown farmhouse for dirt cheap just outside of the Rurikstead. No one else wanted it. On account of how rocky it is, too many boulders on it, the other men said. But whatever that woman's name is, and I have strong backs and willing hearts to get these boulders out and turn this fertile land into a plantation they could only dream of. This will be the perfect place to raise our little Wren. So that's the child's name. What is that? There's a ledger keeping track of the farm work. Gotta say, calling this a plantation's a little bold. What do y'all say? I prefer the word shithole. Nice little balcony. Man, it's a wraparound balcony. I can't believe that woman was complaining. And this is a automatic no. That's bad. You better hope there's a good fucking lock up here. Yeah, there is a lock, but I don't think it's good because I wouldn't trust that one bit, personally. Find out what happened to her. The kid. Yeah, I kind of don't know where to start with that. Surely there's some kind of wolf clan. The holds of Skyrim. Usually that would update your map. I believe, anyway. There's music in the background. God damn it. So, I'm not exactly sure what in the hell to do here. Is my music even on in this damn game? Old Rookstead. What the hell happened to the kid, though? Surely there'll be an answer to that somewhere. The game was wondering, and now that's got me wondering. Fucking pitchfork. Is the kid dead in the field? I'd say there's a chance of that. Here's the famed rocks. Activate fertile soil. Wait a minute. Can I steal this plantation for myself? It would seem that way. Sweet. There's a kid over in here. Are you in the wagon, son? It's not giving me very many clues, so I'm assuming it's somewhere still in this plantation. Oh. Ma and Pa are fighting again. They are always fighting these days. Ma hates how obsessed... Okay, a kid automatically doesn't know what obsessed is. Pa is with cows and the price of wheat and all that boring stuff. Pa doesn't like Ma's flowers or her bottles of goon stuff. I don't like how the goopy stuff either. The gooning stuff either. But it does make me feel better when I'm sick, so I can't wait till I'm old enough to join the Legion and get away from this farm. I've been practicing every day with my sword. I think I'm getting good enough to be a captain, or even a general, General Tullius. But Pa doesn't want me to join the Legion because he says I have time to be do the farming shit, yo. Doesn't want me to cause it. But it doesn't want me to go because it's dangerous. That's about the only thing that they agree on. I bet if I defeated a bandit or killed a wolf or something, that would show them, so he probably got himself killed. Then they would have to let me go join up with the Legion. Pa always tells me to stay away from the old well. That's quite concerning. So he's dead at the old well. Where the hell's the old well? Well, I don't know where the old well is. Aha. There's gonna be fucking Daedra down there or something. I already know how these situations work. It never goes well. You see, me personally, this is how I would like to live. You know, just right outside of a little town. If I was in this kind of world. So I'd assume the well would be more close to where the crops are. Probably have better visibility if it was daytime. There's a good chance of that, right? Okay, let's see here what we have going on. Old well. I'm not sure at all what in the world this is. Fuck. What in the world is going on? Where is the well? I don't know where this well is.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunt.
Hey, I'm getting Dawn
Or
Guard.
something in the old fort near Riften. What the rep?
What do you got on you?
You're trespassing here.
What is it? Seem that you're an essential NPC. That's what I see. And that
You're
means
trespassing
I
here.
need to get the hell out of here because you have the ability to kill me. And I don't have the ability to kill you. Which is quite stupid in my opinion. But whatever. Is this the old well? Where is the old well? Do these wolves know where the old well is? Wonder if the old well could be over here next to this fucking statue. Highly doubt it. Yeah, this ain't no old well. It's a monument. A monument to what? Gookars! The Gooks! I think that's actually a slur now. I don't think I can actually say Gook. Aha, that looks like a well. Yep, this has to be it. Fuck you, you're not stopping me from my real objective in life. Finding a virtual well. Aha. Oh shit! That skeleton is dead. Why would I return the toy sword to the farm? The whole family's fucking dead. So that kid definitely got mauled by wolves. Yeah. And all he had to do was step 300 feet away from the house. What kind of world is this? Sick, sick world. I thought Ren is dead. Holy shit.
Hi there. Thanks a lot. Here, take this for all your hard work.
What did I get? Wait, I didn't read any of that. Oh wait, that's right. I'm live streaming this. Let me see here what I got on my live stream. The key to the plantation is added. Does that mean this is not a player home that I have? Yes, that would seem so.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Deliver.
Your hands only.
only.
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
So this now just turned into farming simulator. I have to plant crops. Oh no. Let's do it. Okay. I'm just planting whatever, because I didn't necessarily... This is my first time. I'm just a girl, okay? I'm not a really experienced farmer. Like a fucking death bell? I don't know. It'll probably give me some kind of Daedric curse. But I'm just a girl. I don't know anything about farming. Hire a steward. Steward. Is that him right there? A little forward, aren't we? I don't know if that's who I want to be the steward though. What if I want like options and choices? Do we just not have those here? I'm surprised we ran out of stuff to plant. I feel like this is gonna be the steward. No!
Nope. Sorry.
He is a...
Nothing.
not. Oh, spouse can run the farm, okay. I have to go find wherever the hell she went. I love how the only thing that your wife can do, other than give you the well-rested perk in this game, is make you a meal.
You tried mercenary work?
That's incredibly funny to me.
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
Yeah, would you mind cooking something for me?
Here, this is fresh. I'll have another meal
Home-cooked
tomorrow.
meal added. Yeah,
Oh,
can you go manage
where?
my farm for
I'll
me?
get everything ready and meet you there.
Yep.
We have a cozy little profit. Here, this is your share, love.
Where is her money? I mean, where is her store? Holy shit, 200 gold?
Bye.
She has a store now? I feel like if her store is in Whiterun and she goes this distance, meanwhile there's a fort right here full of reappearing bandits, a cave right here full of bandits, evil people, evil shit, monument, I'm sure there's something evil here. We know that there's stuff reappearing here, and then there's Daedra worshippers over here, which is rivals to our plantation. I feel like she's gonna die, but she'd be alright. Don't really care, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, I have a steward now. She has to be the steward. I felt bad though, making my wife do all the farm while I got on epic quests and adventures, but fuck it. It's the farmer's life for me. I planted all the crops, all she's gotta do is manage them. I'm gonna keep this close, because I think there's still probably a dead body in there, right? No? No. Something I would like is the ability to renovate this home. Because there's definitely some touches I can do to the place. Where the hell is she at? She needs to manage my farm for me. There she is.
Hello, my love. Of course.
Recruit a farmhand. Oh, I know how this goes. The farmhand.
I'll see to it at once.
Damn, there's a lot of different stuff. Furnishes.
Of course. What room would you like me to
Oh,
furnish?
there's a lot of stuff here that there is. Wow. This is neat.
Very good. Is there anything else you need? Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good. Is there anything else you need? Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good.
A loft.
Is there anything else you need? Of course. What room? Very good. Is there
Decking
anything
out my
else
house
you
right
need?
now.
Of course. What room? Very good.
I'll make the arrangements.
Is there anything else you need? Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good. I'll make all the arrangements. Of course. What room would you like me to furnish?
So that's everything.
Yes, my love?
Livestock.
You'll need to build a pen for it first.
Build a pen.
Goodbye, my love.
Shoot the farmhand.
Need something?
Wow, this is cool. I actually have a real farm. I have 2 farmhands.
Yes?
A farmer's workbench. Animal pens. More shit. Quite interesting. Iron fittings, shit like that. So this is going to be really interesting.
Huh?
It's a whole farming simulator. And my game crashed.